Things that unite Coloradans: love of the Broncos, love of green chili, and dislike of Democrats' Prop HH tax plan. That thing went down by 18 points. Politics guy Marshall Zellinger looks at whether the Democrats who run the Capitol are just going to bring back a bunch of Prop HH's plans when their special session starts on Friday.
A no vote on Prop HH was supposed to mean Tabor refunds would be based on your income level. The less money you make, the lower your Tabor refund. The more money, the higher your Tabor refund. Except state lawmakers in their special session starting Friday can change that.
Everything is still being developed.
Democratic Senate President Steve Fenberg, who sponsored the bill that put Prop HH on the ballot, seemed confident that one part of Prop HH that failed, equal Tabor refunds for everyone, will pass during the special legislative session.
Do you support equal Tabor refunds in this special session?
I do, yeah. And I fully suspect that that will be a bill that's introduced, and I assume it'll pass.
Is it fair to change how Tabor gets refunded after the vote?
Marshall, you raise a great question. I think that's why we're in the process now.
Democratic House Speaker Julie McCluskey explained that the special session will not just be about Tabor refunds and minimizing property tax increases for next year only, but also providing rental assistance dollars. That was also part of Prop HH. But rental assistance required voters giving the state permission to keep and spend more Tabor dollars, which they said no to. Now, Democratic lawmakers are split on how much should be set aside with existing dollars.
I don't know if infighting is the right word, Marshall, but when it comes to, say, rental assistance, how much can we do right now in this moment for 2023?
Even before Prop HH failed, Republicans, who hold no power at the state capitol, called for a special session with bills that minimize property tax increases without providing backfill dollars for local governments that would miss out on property tax dollars. That seems to be a non-starter for Democrats in charge.
As a Democrat, as a leader in the legislature, I generally think if you're going to provide tax cuts, they should be equitable, and you should pay for them.
Here is what will be most interesting. How much of Prop HH will Democratic lawmakers resurrect and pass at the legislature, even though voters said no? As Fenberg said to me, and this is a quote, "You could also say if voters voted no, they clearly didn't want property tax relief. I don't know that that's an accurate statement," unquote.
I mean, did he say that with a straight face? Yes, because he's a professional. But there's going to be a reaction from people if they just cobble together all the parts of Prop HH that people rejected and then kind of put it back in front of folks.
Right, but they're limited to just next year. So like the long-term things, the changes to Tabor long-term, if that's what people didn't like, that can't happen in the special session. So I'm stuck on the blue book that said if you vote yes, this is what your Tabor refund will look like. If you vote no, this is what your Tabor refund will look like. Oh, by the way, the special session throws that out the window.
All right, starts Friday. We'll be watching. Marshall, thank you.